Hi, I'm Ben Hartman. I own MRT Laboratories in Houston. I've owned the business for 10 years and we started EOS 4 years ago. Eric Dykes is our implementer. EOS has been phenomenal for our company. At the 5 year mark after I bought the company, we were still basically slightly better than break even. A little frustrating for me because I thought that at that point I'd be buying another business and it would generally be a lot more profitable. So we did some changes to operations. Finally, did EOS starting about 4 years ago, and actually self implemented. And then a little over a year ago, did what I should have done initially: is hired an implementer. We found Eric Dykes, and he's phenomenal. He's great for our company. He's a great fit for me. My employees, 10 out of 10 on our meetings. His technique, his style, the way he goes about his work is wonderful to us. But more specifically, what he does in his position and how it helps us is EOS took us from an average company to from a sports analogy, a 500 team, to making the playoffs like in the first year, and then we were performing way better for the first couple of years that we had it with EOS, became profitable, and probably got to a score of about a B, not an A, but about like a B, maybe a B plus 1 year without an implementer. Added Eric, and then realized how much that he and an implementer position helps the company, not just EOS, but also having an implementer that runs your meetings, that stays on top of everything that's new, right? So, like you buy the Traction book, it's evolved. So every year they have new tools, new chapters to the book. He keeps up with that and brings that to our meetings, makes it super interesting. People are excited. People look really forward to the meetings. Our goals with him running our meetings, the goals are way better. Dealing with the ins and outs of how people can work together, good, sometimes bad. He smooths that over when we're in our quarterly and annual meetings. It's really helpful. And then lastly, he's having Eric is like, if you're in a big company and you have a board of directors, he's like adding the perfect board member, someone that pushes the people that are running the company, and the people running the company don't always get that feedback, right? So he helps the visionary and the integrator do their job as well as they can, and that goes from the top down and just helps the company perform as good as it can. Thanks a lot.